President Cyril Ramaphosa responded to explosive accusations made by KwaZulu-Natal Police Commissioner Lieutenant General Senzo Mchunu, who alleged serious political interference and corruption in the justice and security cluster. The president refused to fire Minister of Police Senzo Mchunu, instead defended his decision to establish independent inquiry, similar to the SARS Commission, which he claims proves inquiries can bring real reform. But critics argue this move is a strategic cover-up, intended to exonerate Mchunu and weaken a police system that is finally uncovering rot at the top. Mchunu warned that politicians, some currently in parliament, are implicated in criminal syndicates being investigated by police. This echoes the fate of the Scorpions, the elite anti-corruption unit that was shut down after digging too deep into ANC power structures. Meanwhile, Minister Mchunu, during Nelson Mandela Day commemorations, said he welcomes the investigation. Is this the beginning of another institutional shutdown, or a fight for justice in disguise? President Ramaphosa has once again chosen a commission of inquiry over accountability, defending Police Minister Senzo Mchunu despite damning allegations from top cop Senzo Mchunu. Is this déjà vu? Just like the Scorpions, is this another plan to cripple a police force uncovering corruption at the highest levels? As the rot is exposed, the system responds, not with reform, but with removal and reshuffling. This is Pulse Insight News 24. Unfiltered. Uncompromised. Stay tuned for facts, context, and truth only on Pulse Insight News 24.
In order for the Commission to execute its functions effectively, I have decided to put the Minister of Police, Mr. Senzo Mchunu, on leave of absence with immediate effect. Now, on this one, the Commission should be allowed to do its work. Some people have even resurrected the tired line that commissions and panels that we have established in the past have produced meaningless results. This view is wrong. It is not borne out by evidence. In 2018, we established a commission on the South African Revenue Service chaired by Judge Robert Nugent. The commission's findings and recommendations resulted in a comprehensive overhaul of SARS. It also resulted in the governance structures of SARS and the operational capability of SARS being revamped. Now, these allegations are serious. They are also untested. It is therefore necessary that we establish the facts through an independent, credible, and thorough process so that we can ensure that there is accountability as well as safeguard public confidence in the police service. It is therefore strange that some people have voiced strong opposition to the establishment of this inquiry. Some have even said that I should take immediate punitive steps against Mr. Senzo Mchunu on the basis of untested allegations. Not only would this be unfair, but it would also create a very dangerous precedent.
The one thing that I want to say is that among the values and the principles that Nelson Mandela wanted to showcase in the world is that there must be justice, and justice means there must be both sides of the story must be heard. In other words, thorough preparations and thorough environment must be explored so that you hear everybody concerned, all the sides. The day South Africa allows one person, whoever it is, to suspect somebody and after suspecting somebody, go on to investigate. And then after investigating, then becomes a prosecutor, and then becomes a judge or a magistrate, and issues a verdict, all in one place. One person does all of that. That will be the direct and 100% reversal of what the struggle for justice is about.
Deputy Police Commissioner Shadrack Sibiya is under fire after KwaZulu-Natal Police Commissioner Nlanhla Mkhwanazi accused him of bypassing National Commissioner Fanny Masemola. Sibiya allegedly demanded over 110 critical dockets be transferred to his office, acting on supposed instructions from Minister Senzo Mchunu. This revelation has sparked outrage and suspicion, raising fears of political interference in criminal investigations.
I asked him to stay home while at the same time I'm doing internal investigation. The internal investigation will determine as to what next course of action will be taken. I can't preempt. Probably the investigation can say, no, there's nothing, come back, and then we'll continue working. Or if there's some other things, there will be other processes that will follow.
The chairperson of Parliament's Police Portfolio Committee has slammed the decision, stating that there is no such thing as special leave in SAP's disciplinary processes. He warns this could be a political maneuver to shield senior officials from accountability.
So it's becoming quite confusing because there is no such thing in SAPS's own disciplinary regulations. There is no such regulation. So two things should have happened. The one is to be placed on suspension. The other one is to be temporarily transferred. And now, unfortunately, this has happened with no explanation. Obviously, from Parliament's point of view, we will ask those questions. But it is worrying to note that there's a bit of a sidestepping of the existing disciplinary regulations.
In his own defense, Sibiya has pleaded with South Africans to wait for the process of the judicial inquiry to unfold and not to rush to choose heroes and villains without the full story.
I don't know how we got here, but I just want to say, let's await the process, and we will all get an opportunity to present our case. At this point in time, my wish is that the public, the nation, must be fair to all of us. It shouldn't be because this other one is able to have the media and everybody running behind him, and this other one is acting with restraint, is not talking to the public, and therefore another one is Satan and another one is holier than thou. Let us allow the process to unfold. Let us all take our evidence there and then go and present, and we will all have our opportunities. One should act in such a way that, no, I push him out and I'll push him out even before the commission starts. It shouldn't be like that.
Another inquiry. Another cover-up? The president defends his minister, while the system purges those exposing its corruption. As history threatens to repeat itself, who will protect the protectors? Subscribe to Pulse Insight News 24. Because truth still matters. Your voice. Your news. We report. You decide.
Uncovering the alleged political plot against Police Minister Senzo Mchunu. Two KwaZulu-Natal senior ANC National Executive Committee members have been accused by supporters of embattled Police Minister Senzo Mchunu of orchestrating a political plot. The alleged plot aims to have Mchunu dismissed from the cabinet and prevent his election to the party's top 7 in 2027. 2 weeks ago, Provincial Police Commissioner Lieutenant General Nlanhla Mkhwanazi dropped a bombshell, accusing Mchunu of interfering in police operations to shield underworld syndicate criminals from prosecution. This accusation came as Mchunu was campaigning for the ANC in Vryheid, northern KwaZulu-Natal, for a by-election. Many saw this campaign as a political move ahead of the 2027 party elective conference. The by-election was ultimately won by the IFP last week. Speaking anonymously, a supporter of Mchunu argued that it was implausible for him to have sought to protect businessman Vusi Cat, Matt Lala, regarding a tender awarded in 2021. The backer highlighted that Mchunu was leading a different department at the time and, Furthermore, initiated an investigation into the tender's awarding, subsequently canceling it. The backer questioned, "This tender was awarded before Minister Mchunu joined the police portfolio. How can the minister institute investigation and subsequently cancel it if they are friends?" He said Mchunu's team has picked up information that the two NEC members had a meeting in Durban with a leader of the opposition party, which is pushing for Mchunu's dismissal from his ministerial position. He further stated that the NEC members are also against the commission because they fear it might unearth their corruption, which is linked to the R360 million tender which was awarded to Matt Lala in Tembisa Hospital. We know they have been holding secret meetings aimed at derailing the current commission of inquiry. In these confidential discussions, an alarm was raised that allowing the commission to proceed would likely expose the true perpetrators behind a series of corruption scandals other than Minister Senzo Mchunu, who is now being used as a scapegoat. The covert plan appears to involve coordinated efforts to pressure the president into dismissing Minister Mchunu in the wake of his bold steps to clean up corruption within top police ranks, an operation which led to the arrest of their close associates within the police top ranks. These claims by Mchunu backers come after Umkhonto weSizwe Party has filed an urgent court application in the Constitutional Court to stop Madlenga Commission from resuming its work. Making his first public appearance in his hometown of Impangeni north of the province, Mchunu addressed a Mandela Day commemoration which was organized by the newly appointed ANC's Musa Daladla Regional Task Team. He received a warm welcome and people shouted Mayalom Ilisio, "Let's prepare to attack," as he moved to the podium. In the veiled reference to Mkwanatsi, Mchunu said he was not wearing a camouflage uniform and he had no gun. Mchunu was placed on leave by President Ramaphosa last week, who also announced a judicial commission that will be chaired by Deputy Chief Justice Mbayiseli Madlenga. Like and subscribe for more. Thanks.